opportunity to get a chance to race in Formula One, and something I've dreamed of since I was a boy. Didn't expect to be racing Formula One this year, but yeah, it's a huge opportunity for me, and still a bit of a shock, but I'm sure it will all be realised come Sunday.
It wasn't quite over. Kobayashi had passed Perez. Now Ricciardo overtook his teammate.
Today. Tell us about the car, because obviously it was set up for straight line speed, but it felt a bit nervous.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that our new driver for the 2014 season with Infinity Red Bull Racing, Daniel Ricciardo.
I feel very, very good. Obviously it's a lot of excitement running through me right now, so it's great news. You know, something I've worked for, and to hear the news I wanted is great. So
of his teammate Sebastian Vettel. There's Vettel just coming round the second turn. Ricciardo ahead of Sebastian Vettel, 5 laps to go. And there goes Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, Sergio Perez moves up into second place, goes onto the grass, almost gets hit by Perez. Vettel almost gets down the inside of Sergio Perez. Ricciardo stays in second place. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo and Nico Rosberg. Ricciardo takes the lead in Canada. Daniel Ricciardo becomes a new winner in Formula One. The team rush out to applaud him home. Mercedes failed, Red Bull pick up the pieces.
You've won the Canadian Grand Prix, well done, your first win.
The biggest smile in Formula One. He's going to have a grin as wide as the Sublime Seaway this evening. 3 laps then, we're on board with the man in second place. And he's now looking at Fernando Alonso, and down the inside goes Daniel Ricciardo. Alonso tried to fight, but he just hasn't got the traction out of turn 2. And Ricciardo once more leads this Hungarian Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo now comes to take the checkered flag and win for a second time in Formula One. Daniel Ricciardo wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. It is. Belgian Grand Prix. This has been. Mercedes locked out the front row. Daniel Ricciardo, though, is going to take the checkered flag. It's Red Bull's 50th win in Formula One. It's Ricciardo's 3rd win in 6 races. He wins the Belgian Grand Prix.
As a whole, because it kind of been an easy one, but how much has it helped you to grow, and not just as a driver, but as a person?
yeah, I'm definitely grateful for this season. You know, obviously I'd be more grateful if I was world champion, but to be honest, you know, I think I'll look back on it and be grateful for the experiences I've had, things I've learned. It's definitely made me a more complete driver, I think. You know, it wasn't always visible on track, but trust me, when you get back and work with the engineers, there's a lot I've learned and a lot I've picked up on.
When I do this, you start talking. Oh, I thought off. Hello, everyone. Yeah.
Italiano? Can you speak Italian? Oh, vaffanculo.
What's that about? Champagne in the shoe? Don't want to be... Maybe it's an Aussie tradition, I don't know. Yeah. 2014. As it comes around the final corner now, Daniel Ricciardo sees the checkered flag and the win that he's been waiting for over 2 years now. Ricciardo wins the Malaysia Grand Prix for the 4th time in Formula One. Daniel Ricciardo stands top of the podium at 100 metres. Daniel Ricciardo's in that fight, and Nico Hülkenberg as well, and Massa's getting sort of on the back, and down the inside goes Daniel Ricciardo. What a move from the Australian! He's picked up a couple of places in one corner. Baku will see him back on the top step of the podium. Daniel Ricciardo, he wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Honestly, I'm speechless. After the race, on the cool-down lap, I was kind of just giggling like a little schoolboy, so... You want some?
No, keep talking. The winner.
We've got them 2 more laps under the same gun.
Here goes Ricciardo now. Maybe he doesn't need DRS. He's got past Raikkonen. Can he make it stick into the hairpin? There he goes again. Daniel Ricciardo late braking. Gets past Kimi Raikkonen. Gaining down that back straight. Ricciardo goes for it from a long way back. This would be sensational if he makes it. And do you know what? He has made it.
So one stage, look well out of this race. Close.
Much closer than he was to Hamilton.
Oh, look, he's got the slipstream. He's going. And Sebastian Vettel is gone. Daniel Ricciardo is up into 2nd place. Here we go. Bottas covers it off, but he can't cover it off totally. Ricciardo somehow finds a gap there to take the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo retired from 4 of the last 6 race qualifying. He has made every single opportunity that's come his way today. Ricciardo wins the Chinese Grand Prix. He's never won from pole before. He's never won from the top 3 before. He had pole here in Monaco. Once upon a time he had the win taken away from him through no fault of his own. Today in Monte Carlo, it's redemption day for Daniel Ricciardo. He wins the Monaco Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo is leaving Red Bull for Renault against Senna.
It was tough, but, you know, if I'm honest with you, when I did make the decision and I said, all right, I'm doing this is what I'm going to do, and I made the calls and did what I needed to do, I actually I feel like, yeah, a weight was off my shoulders. I felt like a big degree of stress or whatever was released. So,
Hello. Is that real sweat?
It's real sweat. I'm a high performance athlete. Athletes sweat. Sweat, baby. Sweat.
Daniel Ricciardo gives Renault their first podium since Malaysia in 2011. There is a smile under the mask being worn by Cyril Abiteboul. Well done, Ricciardo. Well done, Renault. Is that a podium, boys? Is that a podium?
Podium. Nice shot, mate.
Daniel Ricciardo comes home to take 3rd ahead of Daniel Kvyat.
Put your head up in the sky. Let's enjoy the
In McLaren, finally. It feels like a long time coming. Ultimately, why did you make the decision to move here?
I just thought papaya would look good on me.
It won't help for long, and the Verstappen don't get away well. Alongside him is Daniel Ricciardo, and Ricciardo is inching into the lead. Daniel Ricciardo will have the inside line here, ahead of Max Verstappen. Hamilton has got away well too. It's Ricciardo into the first chicane, ahead of Verstappen. It is Ricciardo that leads. He left Red Bull, he went to Renault, he's gone to McLaren, he's going to get the victory now. It's McLaren and Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix. I never left.
I'm glad you're okay. We'll fix the car, don't panic.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, I'll explain when I get back.
Daniel, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Hey everyone, wanted to share some news. It's bittersweet for sure, but I think it's best you hear it from me. 2022 will be my last year with McLaren. All right, well, I've returned to Milton Keynes. So yeah, when I'm in Milton, when I just started. So when I'm in, I got.
It's a move that has paid off in sensational fashion as he jumps in at AlphaTauri mid-season to replace Nick de Vries.
In the middle of, but yeah. Before here, just look to the left-hand side because he's jostling positive with the Aston, who I think is coming up on it yet, and it's as subtle as that. He's going for the racing line, and although we rode aboard that...
P4! What did Such a clean race, man. Such a clean race. Clean laps all the way through. I prefer it at the front. Oh, that was fun. Thanks.
Well, a lot of emotions because look, I'm aware it could be it, and yeah, I think it's also just exhausted after the race. So there's so much, I don't know, just like a flood of many emotions and feelings. And the last few laps, Pierre asked, if we should go for fastest lap, and I thought.
It might all you, Max, but at the end of the year, I suppose you'll be conscious of that.
If Max wins by a point, then I just guaranteed myself a nice Christmas present.
Listen,
your old pal Daniel picked up a fastest lap at the end as well, mate.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for that smile. Thank you for the shoeies. Thanks for I Never Left. Thanks for that gorgeous nose of his. Thanks for coming into the paddock on that horse in Austin. Thanks for the Enchante merch. Thanks for the red wine. Thanks for those cowboy boots that he wears sometimes. Thanks for licking the stamp and sending it. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being a gentleman. And thank you for being a proper great Aussie drongo bloke. Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
I think in life you have to be sad. Being sad helped me. Especially my younger self, growing up as a driver, growing as a person, as a driver. Yeah, I've always learned that being sad reserves happiness for your future self.